The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
You guys heard the voice of SmackDown Live, Mike Rome, say our opening contest is for the Intercontinental title. Coming out first here in Perth, Australia, is the number one contender, the challenger for the championship, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dom won a number one contenders match 2 weeks ago in a fatal four-way stipulation. And now he goes one-on-one with one half of the Lucha Brothers, Penta. Are we looking at the future of the mid-card division? Or are we looking at another victim in the reign of Penta? And there is the Intercontinental Champion, Penta. Penta with his first, I believe, defense of the season. High stakes for this man, especially going against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But there can only be one winner here at Crown Jewel. Will it be Penta? Or will it be Dominic Mysterio?
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The challenger is ready.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
The champion is ready as well. Penta holding his title in his hand, handing it over to the official now, who will walk out of Crown Jewel as the Intercontinental Champion here at this pay-per-view. Let's get this match underway. All right, the bell has been rung in. A super kick from Penta to start it off. Two of the best here in the mid-card division on SmackDown Live going at it, but there can only be one winner. Dominic Mysterio is a former mid-card champion in seasons past when he was a hardcore champion under the WCW brand in, I believe, the 2K24 season. So 2 seasons ago, Mysterio has held championship gold as a member of the mid-card division. But now he is trying to get back in the title scene by winning this. Great counter there to counter his leg drop in a nice Hurricane Rana there to the champ. Mysterio looking for a springboard, connects with that moonsault right to Penta. Picking him up now. Trying to do everything he can here in Perth to become champion. Taking him down, and this is the first season that Dominic Mysterio has been all by himself. No Judgment Day, because we know the Judgment Day had to disband at the end of last season at WrestleMania. So he is all by himself going at it with Penta. And speaking of all by himself, Penta is also all by himself. He is usually with his brother Rey Fenix in these type of matches. But instead he came out solo here against Dominic Mysterio. We'll see who comes out with the win here. But the way things are looking right now, Penta is having an impressive performance here in the early goings. Elbow tap. Penta now leaning Dom against the ropes. Trying to think what he wants to do. And look at this. Penta. Oh, an overhand chop right to the chest of Mysterio. And now Penta going on the ropes. And a springboard 450 connects to Mysterio now. And Dirty Dom is in trouble. Penta to the top rope. Swanton connects. Cover from the champion. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Mysterio. Penta getting this crowd on their feet here in Australia, and a clothesline over the top. Rolling to the outside now. Stomp to the arm. And Mysterio finally with the counter. Hopefully this shifts things for him in this mid-card matchup. Kick to the midsection from Dom now. Now a kick to the thigh. And Penta with the sling blade. Stomp to Dom. And now a stomp to the back. Penta trying to do everything right now to isolate Mysterio. Big stomp there to the chest, weakening him. Count of 5 now. Irish whip, and some miscommunication there, and what a move that was from Mysterio. Dom needs to get Penta in the ring, because if he loses by count out, it doesn't matter who's on the other side, because Penta would still become champion. Count of 8. Dom, I don't think that's a good idea. 9. Mysterio, I don't know what he's thinking here. Well, apparently Dom still wins.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Well, Dom is still your winner, but he is not Intercontinental Champion. So I wonder what this means. Guys, up next is Liv Morgan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan making her way down to the ring here at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. She is scheduled to go one-on-one with the Glamour Blake Monroe following their tag team match, which they had against each other not too long ago on SmackDown Live. But who is going to get the win here in one-on-one singles action, especially when it matters at the pay-per-view? Glamour is forever. That's one thing that woman always says, and that's what her entrance music says, because there is Blake Monroe, one of the most underrated superstars in the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown Live. You guys are looking at a future women's champion on this brand, but now she has to get a big win over one of their biggest stars, Liv Morgan. We'll see if the Glamour can do it here against Liv tonight. It's going to be tough, I'll tell you that, because Liv Morgan is good.
From London, England, Blake Monroe.
Alrighty, Ace Army, let's get down to our second match of Crown Jewel. All right, the bell has been rung, and look at this. Liv Morgan showing her veteran presence early with a running start in this matchup. Going off the ropes now, and Blake Monroe gets out of the way there. Now a chop to the neck, and a second one, and now a springboard possibly from the Glamour. The Glamour does not connect with that, and now she connects with an enziguri, though, right to the head of Morgan. Stomp to the arm now. And now telling Liv to bring it on. And what is this? Blake looking to stomp on the hand, do everything she can to get the win here over Liv. Stomp to Morgan now. Liv with the counter. Nice move there to the leg of Monroe. Morgan kick in, Blake in the back now. Both women were involved in a tag team match recently on SmackDown Live, but now going at it one-on-one for, I believe, the first time ever in Universe Mode history. So what you guys are witnessing right now is something that will be in the history books forever. Nice way to get Blake Monroe out of the ring, but Blake comes right back in, and Morgan enters the fray once again as well. Liv, look at this. Head scissors connects right in the middle of the ring. Blake Monroe not looking good right now, and the crowd looks like they are in the favor of the Glamour right now. Usually it is the other way around, but a nice sweep to the leg from Liv Morgan. Morgan telling Blake to get up. Collar and elbow tie up. And a suplex maybe. Nope. Blake Monroe with the counter. Coming from the back. Irish whip. Off the ropes goes Liv. Going underneath. And a nice drop kick right to the chest. And now the Glamour pointing at Liv. Driving her into the corner now. That is the aggressiveness we like to see out of the future star. And look at this. Monroe connects with the big maneuver there. And now putting in the choking Liv Morgan right on the canvas. One. Kick out at one from Liv. Monroe looking to end this match right in the middle of this ring. Headbutt right to the face. Morgan busted open. Setting her up now. Blake Monroe has the advantage here at Crown Jewel, and now a knee to the face. And Blake going to the second rope. The Glamour might have this match won if she can connect with this maneuver. Monroe, drop kick to Morgan. Looking to go after the legs now. Wearing them down even more. Blake with a big, oh no, a counter from Liv. Liv Morgan finally with a big counter after being busted open. Irish whip into the corner. Liv Morgan with a power slam now connects. And now Liv Morgan going to the middle rope. Telling Blake to get up. And a drop kick counter from Monroe. And now Blake going back to that springboard and finally connects with the drop kick. We saw her miss earlier on, but now she's trying to win off of it. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from the veteran Liv Morgan. Monroe now, look at this. Submission applied, using her legs to try to choke out Liv, but Morgan gets out of it very quickly. That is the veteran ring presence from Liv Morgan. And now she is looking for some suplexes. She connects 2 in a row. You guys can hear the crowd here in Perth chanting on, and 3 connect. Morgan is on fire right now. Blake with the counter. Great move there from the rookie. And another knee right to the face. But oh my God, what is this? Lights out. What is this? Nia Jax, the SmackDown Women's Champion, music playing to distract Blake Monroe. Interesting, because Nia Jax was just on the side of Blake Monroe when they were teaming up to go against Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Interesting. Anything happens here in JV's Universe mode, but Liv, look at this, Oblivion following Nia Jax's entrance music playing on the Trons and throughout the arena, and that gives Morgan the win.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
What a win for Liv Morgan over Blake Monroe, but guys, I have a feeling these two are far from being done with one another.
The following is a Tornado Tag Team match and is for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
All right, guys, up next, we have the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles on the line. And here comes the challengers. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, The New Day. And these two think they're the shit after getting a win over the War Raiders.
The challengers at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, The New Day.
Kofi and Woods have been on an interesting run the past couple seasons. They have been hit or miss, but now it looks like they demanded a tag team title shot to the SmackDown Live general manager, Stephanie McMahon, and they got it here at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. But I know one thing for sure. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford are ready for any challenger that is thrown in their direction. And there is your SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. And these two, very good, I would say.
The champions at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits here with Pyro, here with the whole shebang. Who is going to walk out of Crown Jewel as your SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Will it be the current champs, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford? Or will it be their opponents, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, The New Day? right, guys. Here we go. SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line. Who is going to walk away with the win? All right, Jessica Carr signaled the bell to ring. And here we go. SmackDown Tag Team title match coming your way next here in the present at Crown Jewel. The second SmackDown Live exclusive PLE, PPV, whatever the hell you want to call it, of the season. And we have noticed a little bit of a trend here in Universe Mode on this channel. As of late, every tag team match has been a Tornado tag team match. It keeps things fresh regardless of the brand, and you see a lot more of the tag team division here on this channel. But who is going to be the victors in this match? Will we see the Profits retain, or will we see the New Day become tag team champions? Woods throwing down Angelo Dawkins, dropping him on Kofi on accident, I'm sure. But look at this. A nice splash, barely connects, but clips the back of one half of the champions. And now Angelo Dawkins getting back up to his feet, and Kofi was looking for a very impressive springboard there, but does not connect. Knee right to the back of Kofi, or Woods, excuse me. There's just so much chaos going on right now. I can't keep up with people. And now some big, strong strikes. And look at Montez hitting Kofi in the back with the baseball bat, going for a cover while Angelo's on the top rope looking to dive at Woods. And he's going and takes him down. Kendo stick in hand, and Montez connects somewhat with that move here in this tag team title match. Strike there from Woods, and now Woods connecting with a neck breaker. Both teams trying to do everything they can to win this SmackDown Live tag team title match. We know the New Day really wants a championship in their resume, because the last couple of seasons it has been rough for the New Day. And look at Montez getting the crowd here in Perth on their feet. Springboard misses the mark, but Dawkins looking for a big move. Fireman's carry position, and now dropping him on the top rope, and a spine buster from Montez to Kofi. One. Kick out at one from Woods. Kendo stick coming back into the equation. Angelo looking to fly, telling Woods to get up, I suppose. Yep, Woods back up to his feet. Kofi took down Montez with something there, but Angelo's not going to let that slide. And now we have Woods squaring off with Montez Ford. Who is going to walk away with the win, guys? I really don't know. Right now it's looking like the champions. They have just been on a dominant run so far here at Crown Jewel. And look at this, a power slam. Nope, Woods with the counter. That is huge for the New Day. And now Angelo Dawkins going to continue the brutal assault here in this match, and throwing the baseball bat at one half of the New Day, and a nice neckbreaker there to the challengers. 2 kendo sticks in the ring, 4 men total in the ring, and our official Jessica Carr gets taken down. I don't know how, but Jessica Carr is down. Kofi trying to knock down Dawkins, but he jumps over Kofi, connects with a frog splash. Now, this gives the opportunity for Kofi. Oh, never mind. Kofi and Woods still in trouble. Woods busted open in the corner. A nice maneuver there from both members of the Street Profits, because right now the champions are on fire. Montez Ford, a nice leap off the middle rope. Irish whip from Dawkins. Now throwing Kofi up and down. Cover from one half of the champs. They retain just like that.
Here are your winners, and still WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
What a retain for the Street Profits in dominant fashion here at Crown Jewel. All right, guys, what's next?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
back-to-back title matches. And coming up next is the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. And here comes the challenger, Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne, I think, the best in this women's mid-card division here on the Blue brand. Definitely deserves way more than the women's mid-card. But if she wins this title, I guarantee you her trajectory to the top of the women's division as a whole will skyrocket. But I know the challenger, or the champion, Tatum Paxley, is not going to give up that championship easily. So we'll see what happens here at Crown Jewel. And there is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tatum Paxley. Paxley making her first entrance as champion after becoming the inaugural Intercontinental Champion at the Saturday night's main event pay-per-view, which was our first pay-per-view of the season, when she defeated Maxine Dupree. But guys, who is going to walk away with the win here at Crown Jewel? Will it be the champion, Tatum Paxley, or will it be the challenger, Jacy Jayne?
Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
The challenger is ready.
And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tatum Paxley.
The champion is ready as well. All right, guys. Will this be the first title change of the pay-per-view, or will Paxley retain here against Jacy Jayne? All right, guys, the bell has been rung, and this match starting off slow. Both women soaking in the moment, and Jacy Jayne with an incredible boot to the face to start it off. Perth, not a fan of Jacy, but they are a fan of Paxley, and a nice neckbreaker there from the challenger. Going for an early cover here to see if she can find a weakness in the champ. Kick out at one from Pax. Running boot to the face now from Jayne. And Jacy Jayne loves to use those kicks in her arsenal. We know she is formerly a part of the Fatal Influence tag team. That was a tag team in prior seasons, and a nice cannonball into the corner from the challenger. Jayne to the middle rope, and a diving crossbody to the back of Paxley now. Going back to the middle rope, looking for something else, and a splash. Misses. Knees were up. And now Paxley with the drop kick. Jacy staying up on her feet right now. Irish whip, and Jacy Jayne with a nice maneuver there. And right now, I would put my money on Jacy Jayne, just the way she's running around. But as soon as I say that, a nice maneuver there from Paxley. Champion trying to walk away early. Kick out at one. Stomp. Oh, counter there. And a chop to the chest. And look at this. A nice maneuver there from Jacy Jayne. Jayne telling Pax to bring it on. And the champion is going to bring it on, because he is not going to let Jacy Jayne showboat for much longer. I guarantee you that. Paxley getting the crowd on their feet. And look at this. What a drop kick that was from the champion. Now a running kick to the face. Nice maneuver there to the side of the head. Champion going high risk now. Looking to do anything she can to get the win here to retain her championship at this pay-per-view. Double axe handle connects. Paxley setting her up now to one arm, or one knee, and a kick to the face from the champion. Jayne using the corner to get up, but Paxley doing everything she can to wear down Jacy Jayne. Cover in the middle of the ring. One. Kick out at one. Lights out. What is this? Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera, is making her way down. What is this alignment? I've seen crazier, but Stephanie Vaquer is here at Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, in her ring gear, ready for a fight, not even in just normal gear. Giving Paxley a warning and telling Jacy Jayne she got her back. I don't understand. Very interesting to say the least. I still don't know. And look at this strength from the champion. Oh my goodness gracious. Stomp from Pax, and the champion is suddenly in control. Paxley going to the top rope. Look at this. Telling Jacy Jayne to get up. And a drop kick misses the mark. I don't know how she missed that. She was right on top of her. But I guess she did not have the whole bullseye. Kick to the midsection. Paxley, look at this. We saw this earlier on. A nice maneuver there into something. Kick to the back from the champion. Will Paxley retain her Intercontinental Championship? Nice maneuver there from Jayne into a cover. 1, 2 to become champ, and a kick out at 2 from the champion. I still cannot believe La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, just showed up in the middle of this match here at Crown Jewel. Jayne running in, a nice hip attack there to the champion. Another cannonball, this time in another corner. And Jayne suddenly changing the trajectory in this match. Second rope. Diving, senton connects. Getting the champion up now. Chop to the chest and some big punches and chops going back and forth. Now off the ropes. Misses the knee. Paxley trying to do everything she can. Now driving her into the corner. Working on the arm now. Nice maneuver there from Paxley. Kick to the midsection. And dropping her down. Tatum getting the crowd on their feet. And now running in. Oh, nope. Nothing there. Kick. Or not a kick, excuse me, Irish whip. And JC with a nice power slam in the middle of the ring. Getting the champion up, leaning her. And now kick to the face. Jayne trying to end this match to win the title. Jayne, look at this big strong, oh, counter. Paxley trying to retain her belt. But no, another counter. Both women countering serious moves. And look at this. Both women arguably putting on match of the night. And these two representing the women's mid-card division. Who would have thought? Punch from Jayne. And now a chop from Paxley. Slap to the face. And guys, these two women going exchange for exchange. Blow for blow here at Crown Jewel. The second pay-per-view of the season for this blue brand. I guarantee you Stephanie McMahon is cheering in the back, and there's a hockey fight going at it. JC was looking to rock Paxley, but Paxley trying to retain her belt. Dropping her down. This might be the end. I don't know. Look at this. Paxley with a big standing maneuver there. Oh, she's not done. Looking for something here. Oh, Paxley. Oh, connects to retain her title. 1, 2, 3. Paxley retains in a great match.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tatum Paxley.
What a win for the champion, and what a match that was between those two warriors. All right, guys, up next, we have two men that hate each other. We have the battle of the charismatic Enigma and the Maverick. And up first is Jeff Hardy making his entrance here at Crown Jewel.
The following is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, pounds, Jeff.
We know ever since Jeff Hardy made his return back to Universe Mode this season, Logan Paul has hated it. Paul has teamed up with Grayson Waller to try to put away Jeff Hardy and Hardy's friend Ilya Dragunov, but that hasn't been a problem with Hardy because Hardy is finally trying to end things here at this pay-per-view in a tables match against the Maverick. And there is Logan Paul, the most humble person on the SmackDown Live roster, in his opinion,
And his
obviously.
opponent, representing the Bad Guys from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul was just involved in a match this past Friday, so yesterday, on the channel on SmackDown Live when he went a one-on-one with Adam Cole Bay, and he lost. So Paul is 0-1 in the last 48 hours, 24 hours technically. But who is going to get the win here between two of the men that hate each other most on the blue brand? Will it be the Maverick or will it be the charismatic Enigma? All right, the bell has been rung. It is a tables match, and if you guys did not know, the only way to win a tables match is to put your opponent through a table. That can be the announcer's table, I believe, and that can be just a normal folding table, which you guys see in a lot of matches here in Universe Mode. But hatred is the best word to describe this rivalry. We have seen people steal moves. Logan Paul trying to steal Jeff Hardy's arsenal by connecting with Swanton Bombs. I'm sure he'll try to land someone in this match. But you could say Paul was inspired by a man like Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was absent for a long time. I believe the last season he competed in was the 2K24 season, and we are now in the 2K26 season. So it has been a minute, and ever since that time, Logan Paul has won a hardcore championship on the orange brand when he was part of the Nitro brand. I think it was in 2K24 he won it. It could have been 2K25, but all these seasons get blurred. But now I'm going to focus on the present, and let's see who gets the win here between these two men. No distractions, just one-on-one. Who's going to get the win in this tables match? Nice takedown there from Hardy. Jeff Hardy wants to win this match so he can finally put this feud to a rest. But the knees were up there from the Maverick to give Paul an advantage again in this matchup. Nice maneuver there. And Paul, look at this. Moonsault, no, knees were up from Hardy this time. Both men know each other very well, and Jeff starting to come back. Nice maneuver there, and that is a vintage Hardy comeback. And a drop kick to the chest. Getting him up now. And guys, Hardy looking for a twist of fate. Connects with it in the middle of the ring. Jeff going to the outside. Looking for a table possibly. He needs that table to win this match, and he grabs it. Setting it up on the outside. Wise choice there from the charismatic Enigma. The future Hall of Famer sets it up, but it might be part of the plan because look at this. Hardy, oh, never mind. Paul connects with an uppercut. Look at this, going to the outside, and now coming back in, scouting the outside, going back out there, and going for the table that Jeff Hardy just set up moments ago. But Hardy getting the crowd on their feet. Back in we go. Logan Paul bringing that table into the equation, and that's how it should be. Bring it in the ring. Jeff Hardy is one of the best Extreme wrestlers of all time. One half of Team Extreme, you could say. He was part of the tag team alongside his brother Matt Hardy, who is still absent this whole season. We have not seen him since Jeff Hardy made his return, which is kind of crazy because Jeff Hardy aligned himself with Ilya Dragunov earlier on so far. But we'll see what happens. Paul setting up the table. Oh boy, Jeff Hardy might be in trouble here. Oh God, Logan trying to win this match. Paul. Oh no. Look at this. Logan Paul is your winner.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
Well, I know Jeff Hardy is pissed, and I have a feeling these two aren't done either. This Crown Jewel pay-per-view looks like rivalries are just going to extend and be longer and longer. But guys, it is almost time for our co-main event here at the pay-per-view. All right, guys, it's time for our co-main event.
Contest is a special referee match, and it's for the WWE Women's World Championship.
All right, guys, Women's Championship match. And here comes the special guest referee, the Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley. There she is in her referee gear. This is the second time we have seen Rhea Ripley be a special referee here in Universe Mode history. She was a special guest referee last season for a title match.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley in her hometown as well here tonight at Crown Jewel. We saw yesterday on SmackDown Live Stephanie McMahon make this possible because she did not want to leave Rhea Ripley off the card in front of her hometown. Rhea was also number one contender, or had the chance to become number one contender when she fought Becky Lynch 2 weeks ago for this championship. But now she is involved, still in the match, but not for the title. But I know one thing, Rhea is going to watch this match very closely because she wants whoever the champion is after this. But will Rhea play a clean ref? I guess we'll have to see what happens here in her hometown of Australia. Because, you know, Rhea claims the whole country as hers. And there is the number one contender, the man, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, your number one contender. Like I said, she beat Rhea Ripley recently on SmackDown Live to get herself this opportunity. But guys, are we looking at the future of the women's division here on Friday nights? And there is the women's champion, Nia Jax. Becky Lynch doesn't think Nia Jax is a fighting champion, but now Nia finally puts her title on the line. So guys, let's go down to Mike Rome for our ring introductions here in this women's title match that is also a special guest referee match as well.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
The challenger is ready.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, the WWE Women's World Champion, Nia Jax.
The champion is ready as well. All right, Ace Army. Who is going to walk away with the win here at Crown Jewel? Will it be Nia Jax or will it be Becky Lynch? And it is time for... All right, guys, the bell has been rung. Rhea Ripley has to play a clean official in this match because I know Stephanie McMahon is watching. Nia now powering down the man. Let's see what happens here. I honestly couldn't tell you what will happen. We saw these two in a tag team match when Becky teamed up with Liv Morgan and where Nia teamed up with Blake Monroe, who we saw earlier on in this match, where Nia Jax's music played to distract in that matchup. But look at Rhea with a 1 count, hoisting it up so her home country can see. Now another count, putting Rhea Ripley to work. And Becky kicks out at 1 once again. Jax using her strength to hoist up the man. And now look at this. Looking to drop her in. What strength? Nia Jax has here in our co-main event of the pay-per-view. Great counter there. And now you messed up there. That's a big woman you're going after. Nia Jax is definitely worthy of a lot of things. And this is the woman, guys, that won the Royal Rumble last season in 2K25. Don't count her out of anything. That's what I'll say. Knee to the face from the champ. Becky Lynch is not looking good right now, but look, both women making Rhea Ripley do her job. Another kick out at 1. And now Jax looking for something here. Hoisting up Becky. And torture rack applied. Rhea Ripley signaling it off because Becky gets a counter here. Trying to become champion still. I don't know what is taking Becky so long, because the champion is definitely playing that champion role, being intimidating and not letting anything happen to you. Nice maneuver there from Jax. Make sure you guys stick around, because up next in our main event match, we get to see the challenger Gunther go after the champion AJ Styles for the WWE title. That's going to be really good. That's a Falls Count Anywhere match. But going back to this match, we can see Nia Jax try to power Becky down once again, but a counter from Lynch. But Nia Jax is just acting way too strong right now. Headbutt to the back, and now throwing Becky right in the direction of Rhea Ripley. 1. Kick out at 1 once again. Becky still not letting a 2 count happen to her name here at Crown Jewel. Elbow drop connects. And now Nia taunting in front of all of these Aussies here in Perth. Becky coming back into the equation, and look at this. Lynch now working on the arm and going for a roll-up. The count. Kick out at 0 from Nia. And Becky, look at this. Working on the arm. And Becky with the roll-through disarmer out of nowhere. Rhea Ripley looking, trying to see if Nia's going to tap. She does not. She gets out of it. Pushing down the man. Kick to the midsection. And now look at Nia. Hoisting up Becky. And now switching into a fireman's carry position. Dropping her on the top rope. Going to the outside now. And grabbing a weapon. There are no disqualifications in this match. Nia Jax was looking to hit her with it, but a big connecting kick to the face of the champ from Bex into a cover. Kick out at 1. Becky going for another cover. This time using the ropes to her advantage, but a kick out at 1 once again. A lot of kickouts at 1 here at Crown Jewel so far, especially in this match. Look at this, Nia with a 180 sidewalk slam. Nia grabbing the kendo stick, making Rhea Ripley move positions. And looking for a boot now, but Becky, look at this, look at the strength of the man, planning down Nia, face first on that kendo stick. Grabbing it now, and now a shot to the back. And Becky going for a cover here on Jax. 1. Kick out at 1 from the champion. Becky still not done, getting the crowd on their feet even more. Lynch now looking for a manhandle slam. Manhandle slam. Nia lands on the kendo stick in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from the champion. Becky doing everything she can to win that title, but she is 1 count away from becoming champ, and a nice takedown there from the man. Becky still not done. Counter, Enziguri, counter to the counter. Nia Jax getting up. Becky working on the arm. Good stuff there from Becky. And now look at this. Becky to the top. Looking to jump, and a double axe handle connects. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch is champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Well, Becky Lynch is your new women's champion. But guys, let's go to our main event of this pay-per-view. All right, guys, main event time.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the WWE Championship.
All right, guys, WWE title on the line, and here comes the number 1 contender, the ring general, Gunther. But guys, I'm going to waste no time with these entrances. Gunther is here looking to win that championship and add another world title to his Universe Mode resume. And there is the WWE champion walking in with swagger, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And the pyro is going crazy. All right, guys, who's going to win this match? I honestly don't know. But let's go to Mike Rome for the ring introductions in this main event.
Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Gunther is ready.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is ready as well. All right, guys, there can only be one man to walk away with that WWE title here at the end of Crown Jewel. Who will it be? Will it be Gunther or will it be AJ Styles here at Crown Jewel in Australia? All right, guys, the bell has been rung. AJ Styles starting off with what I call it, a wombo combo. Gunther getting back up to his feet now, and a nice kick, and the official is down. AJ getting back up, and Gunther is going to do everything he can right now to win that title. I can guarantee it. Shot to the back from Styles, and look at this. AJ looking for another wombo combo, and he's taking him down. And I'm still not used to Gunther with no beard, because like after all of last season, he had a beard. But this is still shocking to me. But I guess Gunther going back to his roots, he was a champion without the beard, so it makes sense that he went back to no beard. AJ looking for something big here, and Gunther using his power and strength to knock down the champion. Now a sit out right to the midsection. And a knee to the face. Getting him up now. Chop to the chest, signature Gunther chop there, and now Gunther looking maybe for a powerbomb. Hoisting him up. And a powerbomb right to the champion. Cover. 1. Styles looking for his third wombo combo here of the evening. Taking him down. Great move there from AJ. And Styles putting up the 2 sweet. And running in. Taking him down. AJ once retained his championship after he won the title at Saturday night's main event when he defeated the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And that was a great match. That was a TLC 2 match. We saw the first TLC match between those two take place at WrestleMania to conclude the 2K25 season, where Cody was still the WCW champion. But look at this, Styles connecting with more wombo combos in this main event match here at Crown Jewel. Nice move there from Styles to the face of Gunther. The ring general not looking good right now in this midway point. Kick out at 1. Both men have held championships throughout their time in Universe mode since the 2K22 season. So, not surprised that these two are going at it and putting a war on with one another. Nice maneuver there from AJ, and this is what makes Styles so good. Just his quickness and his technical style. Because look at this, AJ, Styles clash to Gunther to put him away just like that. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Getting him up now, and look at this, AJ Styles just busting open Gunther once again. Styles looking for something. Nope. Gunther hoisting him up. And now dropping him on the top rope. And guys, remember, no disqualifications in Gunther. Trying to dig the grave of Styles. Hitting him with that shovel. Going for a cover, following it. And look at AJ's head pinned underneath it. Picking it up again, doing everything he can to become champion, but AJ rolling out of the way, but a dropkick connects from the ring general. Gunther now looking for a signature lariat, and he connects with it. Telling AJ to get up, calling him a peasant. And now a dropkick once again from the challenger. Gunther looking for the finish. Looking for that signature deadly power bomb. Oh my God, plants AJ Styles down. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Gunther!
Guys, we have a new champion in town, and that is it for the Crown Jewel pay-per-view.